All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Locks and Loaded podcast. We're back. It is, what's the date today? June 15th, Monday. I think this is our, third week in a row now? We're kind of getting hot here. Don't let us get hot. We do have a special guest joining us this week, as it is the week of the U.S. Open. So we brought on the one and only Trace Websey to give his takes on what we got going on this week. So we'll have a couple picks from him, what he's thinking about Shinnecock, and just we're going to see what he's thinking on all the other stuff too. So we'll kind of get him involved here as we go. And Trace, you want to introduce yourself, say anything?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on your program. Excited to talk about the cock with you guys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good to have you. Anyone else have anything to say off the bat, or should we just dive right into it?
Get into it.
All right. As we're starting now, we all start with a lock of the week. I don't know if everyone's had time to prepare one, but Ryan, looks like you have one in the dock. What's yours?
United States soccer team, money line. They're playing Australia. They looked fabulous last Saturday. Or Friday, whatever they played, they looked like a semifinal team. So give me the USA.
Is that a bet based on the matchup or just strictly based off of how they looked in their last game?
Just how they looked in their last game.
That's understandable. I would agree. It was kind of cool.
Australia did just win 2-0 in their game, though.
Yeah,
Not
but we
scared.
scored like 4 goals, didn't we?
USA is minus 170 on the money line.
That's brutal. Give me
That's not too
give me
bad.
half a goal.
US, I can't even see that.
Matt, what's yours?
I'm rolling with my boy Ludwig, top 10 at the Open, plus 230 odds. I love it.
Pretty good odds for that, actually. Pash, do you have one ready or not? Or should I go to Trace?
You can go to Trace.
Actually, I'll just do mine first. So Trace, Pash, and I are playing the Bull on Saturday. And my lock of the week is that I'm going to finish within 10 strokes of each of them. They're giving me 5 aside, and I think I'm going to cover.
Where
Might
can
get blown out, but
How much? What's your max bet to fade your pick?
I'll put 20 aside on myself.
All right.
I put 300 on either one of them, minus 10.5.
10 strokes? Come on.
We're
Don't
gonna-
forget, I shot 39 from the tips there last year. Don't forget that.
We're talking 18, right?
Yeah, but I get 5 aside.
We're gonna make you put everything out.
I will if you will.
I'll get on this. I'll put my money on Mike, 10 aside.
We're going all the way back. Then we're playing
We're
that
not-
at 7,300.
We're not doing 10 aside. We're doing 10
People, they
total.
think that I'm afraid of playing deep.
Yeah, I'm putting
Last time we
$20 on
played,
a total.
I'll have you guys know I outdrove Patch and Trace on one hole.
I
It
do not
happens.
recall this.
I will never forget it.
Was I there?
Did we
I
hit
don't.
gap wedges off the tee?
Nope, we hit driver. It was the par 5 that you have to hit over the hill. And Patch hits the house every time.
Wow.
Yeah, yep, slotted it. Speed slot.
I hit 3-wood on that hole.
You could have put a Walmart in between our balls. It was crazy.
Yeah, because I had to re-tee.
Either way, we'll get to that later. We'll have an update next week on how I do, but I like my odds, and I appreciate my partner Ryan having my back in that. Trace, what is your lock of the week?
Whoa.
All right, we're bringing it back. For everyone that
No.
you don't hit, you have to take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. The first lock's going to be one of the boys are going to get a hole-in-one this weekend.
Really?
That's put it in writing, lock.
That
The
was
second one is going to be a Xander top 10.
I like
Not sure what the odds are on that, but Xander's worst finish in a U.S. Open is a tied for 14th. So tends to play well there. And lastly, Bryson miscut. That feels like
I
free
like
money.
that one. I like that
I
one.
love the Bryson Scott.
Xander top 10 is plus 150, so that's not bad odds.
It's not bad.
Miscut's not out yet.
the way Bryce.
Okay, I like
playing.
that. The odds of one of us getting a hole in one have to be like plus 5,000, probably higher, 10,000. I'll say.
I'll let you know what
Yeah.
happens at Quick Week on Friday.
It might be worth it to throw a little $5 bet on it, though.
Might be. There's
Yeah,
a chance.
definitely.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right, let's dive into some of these headlines. We got over the
Didn't get my
weekend.
lock.
Sorry. Go ahead.
On Rom top 5. Lock.
Go figure. For people that don't know, I mentioned that before the show, and I got scolded very hard by Pash.
Yeah, because you know that's my bet. All right, and Mike, don't hate me. I'll give a second one. Daniel Berger, top 25.
Ah, I
Is Daniel
said
Berger in the field?
I don't know.
He is. And last time they played at Shinnecock, he got 8th, I believe.
Not a good
Oh,
patch.
no, I'm frozen.
We're losing him.
We lost him.
6.5 minutes in.
All right. Well, when he comes back, Ryan, make sure our audio is good. But when he comes back, we'll get his second one. So let's dive into what we had this weekend. We had the NBA Finals, and then we also had the Stanley Cup. We can kind of touch on the finals a little bit. I know we got some basketball fans in here. What did you guys think about the Knicks winning in San Antonio?
It just looked like they wanted it more.
Yeah.
What, they come back from the last 2 games? Or
Dude, they've come back in every game.
every game?
Every game.
Just seemed like they wanted it more.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily say that the Spurs choked the games away. There was probably 3 games that they probably should have won. Like, I think it's a mix between the Spurs choking, but the Knicks just also knowing how to win in situations like that. They just looked way more confident during all the games and never got nervous when they were down.
Yeah.
And Sydney Sweeney was there wearing Knicks stuff, so that may help.
We'll talk
I mean,
about that later, but man, did the Knicks have some nice fans.
I mean, I would play significantly better if Sydney Sweeney was courtside too.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks were just better. I
Yeah.
think that was better. More experience, better. The run that they were on up until the Spurs took that, was it game 3 the Spurs won? Dude, the Knicks were just on a heater, got out at the right time.
I think it showed how young the Spurs team really was. I think when it really came down to it, the mental mistakes and just the errors, they just couldn't get over and kind of just, I don't know.
There's two key things that come to mind during that series. And it's one, the Spurs were just too young, didn't have the late game IQ there of what to do.
Mhm.
And De'Aaron Fox needs to be investigated for betting against the Spurs because that dude pissed away 2 games so bad. He couldn't shoot. in the
Easy
fourth.
now. He's my boy. Easy.
I mean, I like him too, but
Yeah, he did play really bad.
he had side bets on the Knicks money line every
He
game.
played very bad, and it's inexcusable for a guy who's on a max contract.
And he's also the vet on that team.
Yeah.
Like, he is the vet on that team.
Pash,
So-
welcome back. Do you have your lock before we move? We missed your second lock.
Daniel Berger,
Yeah, what was it? Daniel Berger, what?
top 25. Sorry about
Okay.
that. I'm going to have a talk with Spectrum about just turning my Wi-Fi off.
Do you have any input on the finals game or the final series in general?
My mayor's Muslim. My bagel Jewish. Dining is fine. Nixon 5.
Let's touch on some NFL news. I don't think there really was much. They still don't have any formal charges for Josh Jacobs. I don't know if Trace has any input on what that could mean. So in a situation like that, Trace, what are we waiting for? Like eventually they'll just come up with charges, or why are they not charging him with what they have?
It sounded like I'm not up to date on it, but it sounded like the DA wants more evidence before they actually go forth with charging Mr.
And-
Jacobs.
But with the time frame that it's taking, if it's going to be like, we're probably going on 2 weeks now. Do you think it's like eventually they have to, or it'll get dropped, or it can take as long as they want?
They can take as long as they want, but
Unless-
it's tough to say. Everything's going to be it's going to be pretty hush hush, especially
Yeah.
with who he is. But
Right, and it's
We
an
won't
active
know.
investigation, so
we won't know until he either gets charged or doesn't, and he ultimately talks to media or doesn't.
I mean, if they wanted to speed it up, Jacobs could push for a speedy trial, but I don't really know if he wants to do
He's
that.
not
think he'd
formally
ra-
charged yet.
that's true. He can't get a speedy trial. He's not charged with anything yet. He probably would rather just sign a check and make it all go away. So
No shit.
other than that, NFL wise, I don't know if there's a whole lot of new news. Fantasy drafts should be getting wound up here, even for redraft leagues. So make sure you guys are doing your research for those.
I'm in a keeper league, and we don't do our draft until Labor Day.
I think most dynasty drafts are probably done.
Mike, what's the deal with Texas Tech's QB?
I thought we were going to have a really good year with a strong quarterback, but judges down there had other plans. So now he's going to go to the supplement draft and probably not get drafted.
He'll have that on
Yeah,
some
he'll
of those
get
bigger
drafted.
jobs.
He's going
He'll
to
get
look good in orange and brown.
No, he's gonna look good as the third
Green
string
and white.
behind Quinn Ewers and Malik Willis.
He'll take Gino's job.
He should just come be a Packer.
You watch your mouth, Matthew.
The Cardinals might get him.
Carson Beck.
And Brissett.
Sid the Sloth.
Dude, the Packers need a backup. They should trade for Will Levis.
I'm good.
True.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much NFL news other than that. So let's keep it rolling. MLB, I just have on the dock capital letters, mid.
Yeah, he's
True.
sick.
That's all you need on the dock.
He's better-
Capital
he's-
letter.
That's well said.
Yeah.
Cy Young, if he keeps pitching like this, maybe MVP if Shohei gets a minor injury and misses a couple games?
They talked about that on the McAfee show, and I think he's like plus 8,000 to win MVP. That might not be bad to sprinkle on, but the likelihood of it happening is almost zero.
Problem is that Shohei's actually pitching really well this year too, along with
Yeah.
doing what he does at the plate. So
I feel Miz's arm has to get blown out eventually.
Oh,
It
yeah. He'll
the
need Tommy
slow-mo
John
video
in a year
and
or
how
two.
skinny he is, that arm is going to be done for, especially
Why
throwing
are you-
105.
why are you guys speaking this into existence?
Well,
Just
It's
I
just,
know it's
it's
gonna
just bound to
happen.
happen.
But hey, I'm going to enjoy it while we have it because it is so cool.
It
Very
is.
fun to watch.
Our good friend Max Fellman was at that game.
Yes, they put the whole game on for him. So shout out Max.
Pride night.
It indeed was Pride night, also Max Feldman night. But Miz threw out of his mind. It was crazy. He had a what's it called? A Maddox.
Maddox, a one hit, or he faced the minimum and did
I
it
think
under
it's
100 pitches.
is it a complete game under 100 pitches?
Complete game under 100 pitches facing the minimum.
Yeah. Just
Mm.
the one guy that got a hit, they got a double play right after.
Incredible.
I
Yeah,
saw that it
he's
was
playing really well.
I think it was like one of the fastest games in the MLB this year too. Like I think it was like hour 45 maybe. Because he was so efficient.
Love to see
Every
it.
inning.
Love to see it.
Another note that I have: Sanchez let up a home run to the worst player in the MLB, so he no longer can win the Cy Young.
Seems fair.
For those who don't know, Kendrick Perkins did a home run on him. Actually,
Blake
what's his
Perkins.
first name? Blake Perkins. I don't know why I said
Kendrick
Kendrick
Perkins.
Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins.
It's a big-
KP. We're just talking about basketball. Blake Perkins hit a home run off of him. That's how bad he is. I don't even know his first name.
Here's a question, though, for baseball. How many pitches do you think it'd take you guys to hit a pitch off of Miz?
His arm would have to fall off.
Yeah. He'd have to throw me. I don't even know if I could hit a 65-mile-an-hour meatball these days. I just have a golf swing, not a baseball swing anymore.
I think after about 970 pitches, I might time it down once, maybe.
I think I'd be better off just trying to stick the bat out there and hoping I make contact.
Or just
He
play
throws
for a
it so hard,
bunt.
it's going to get out of the infield.
The thing is, getting a hit and actually getting to first base is a different story.
Yeah.
Like you can just ground one out to the pitcher, and that's not really a hit.
Right. To get an MLB hit off of him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. You could pick the slowest pitcher in the MLB. We ain't fucking touching him.
Did you get a hit off a high school pitcher?
Like a kid from
probably not.
a kid from IMG, probably not. A kid from Homestead, maybe.
That's fair.
I don't know. Some of these high schoolers are throwing like 90 now too.
Yeah, I guess that'd be tough.
Pico Armstrong just hit for the cycle. What a loser.
Actually,
Yeah,
Talk about a bad guy.
Just an absolute loser.
I agree.
And he plays for the Chubs.
Hit for the
Telling
cycle,
females
and they're
to
still
say
winning. They're only winning 2-1.
They're winning 2-1 and he hit for the cycle.
they're probably going to still end up losing that game too.
All right, that's enough MLB talk. We're not a baseball pod. Let's get into the bread and butter of why we're here today. Let's talk a little U.S. Open. We can recap the RBC Canada a little bit. I don't know if you guys tuned in. I watched every round of the RBC Canada. It was a good watch. It was pretty windy, but the last round just hurt my brain to watch on Sunday. They had some randos in the final group. Wyndham Clark made his way in there and puked on himself on Sunday.
The Hughes jersey was sick though that he
It
wore.
was yes. That's
was
tip
cool.
of the cap to him. That was awesome.
But
and also,
whole-
I did not know they did the rink hole like that. That is so cool.
I was just gonna say how cheesy that is. We're not about
Really?
that.
I
We're
think
not
it was
about that.
awesome. What do you mean?
We're
It's
not about
Canada. That's hockey. I thought it was awesome. I mean, it did kind of give live vibes a little bit, but for one hole, I can let it slide.
The hole sucks, first of all. There was not a single double bogey on that hole for the entire week. And I think there was like 27 total bogeys for the entire week on that hole.
Yeah, well, it's a 135-yard par 3.
Exactly.
They all just hit
They're
they all just hit chippy wedges into it.
I'm gonna be honest,
my
Trace.
point.
Like if you watch the waste management, like that's not really a tough par 3 either.
No, it's not. But it's more interesting for the build out they have and the sequence of holes with 15, 16, 17.
I could
RBC
see that maybe, but I kind of like it's their version of hole 16 at Sawgrass.
I think it's cool when courses have like one hole designed to just get the crowd going. So
Yeah, I agree. It may be a little cheesy, but I think it was cool. Something different.
Just like Autumn Ridge, man. They got hole 3. Hole 3 at Autumn, get the crowd going.
Stadium Pulse. Other than that, Bud Cauley picks up his first win on tour after I think it was like 238 starts. He was in a car accident in like 2018, broke a couple ribs. Didn't he like quit playing or lose his card for a little bit too?
I think he had continuous like injuries
Yeah.
stuff like that
but
with the result.
Good for him,
Nice.
battle back. And he may actually, trying to think, hole 18, found himself in a pretty tricky spot just above a bunker, but made a good shot out of there and did pretty well. So hats off to him.
I saw that he was
Still,
like
go ahead.
he was like the fifth most starts on the PGA Tour without a win before Sunday too, like ever for a player.
That's so sick.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that Patrick Rogers at like over 300 now without a win.
We don't need to bring out PR. One of the best junior golfers of all time. Just can't win.
Brad
PR,
Delphi?
no,
We
PR
don't-
like broke Tiger's records at Stanford and just never did anything on the PGA Tour.
Damn.
I had my hard-earned U.S. dollars on Sam Burns, and he played lights out Thursday and Friday, and then somehow woke up Saturday and forgot how to putt. It was the most incredible thing I've ever watched. Sunday, he did not get a single putt to the hole. He missed every single one short.
Are we sure he's a good putter?
I don't think he is. Thursday and Friday, he putt really well, and Saturday and
But-
Sunday, he was brutally bad.
There needs to be a stat that it's called putt under pressure when like they're in contention and their make percentage when in contention.
His is awful.
I mean, Mike,
Other than that,
can
who
you
did we-
really critique anyone's
Yeah,
putting?
how did our
whoa,
picks
I'm
do?
not on tour.
How did our picks do? I know my pick.
Ryan
somehow
had
made
Nick
the cut,
Taylor.
but
He made the cut at -2 and shot 78 on Saturday. Don't know how he did Sunday.
wasn't in contention.
Pash, you had Wyndham.
Sure did. Nice little
He was in
choke
the
on Sunday.
Yep, he was in the final pairing. Played well on Saturday. Yeah, choked it away. I had Burnsy. He could not get over the 12 under hump. And Matt had
Tommy.
who also played pretty well. I think he finished like 12, 13, same range, but same thing as Burns, could not get through that. I think he got to 13, but I don't know how much farther he got than that. But
I'm pretty sure he got to 13 and made his way back down to like 11 at one
Yeah.
point, and then fought back and forth a little bit. But
okay, yeah, that was last weekend. That's enough about the RBC Canada. We don't have to dig too much deeper into that. But let's get into the U.S. Open. It's at Shinnecock. Anyone want to talk about a little bit about the history of the course? I don't think it's very friendly to golfers when they play there.
I'll jump on that, Mr. Andrews.
Yeah, let's hear it, Trace. What do you got for us?
The Cock has hosted 5 prior U.S. Opens. First one being in 1896, and that was back when the Cock was only a 12-hole course.
Nice.
The U.S. Open took place that year, and they played 36 holes in one day, and James Follis won at +14, so congrats to him. Then we jump nearly 90 years ahead, and the next U.S. Open at Shinnecock was 1986, and that's Raymond Floyd won at -1. Moving forward, next one was at in 95, where Corey Pavin won at even par. And then the two famous ones, Steve Goosen won 2004 at -4. It's when they may have lost the golf course there when they were watering the greens while certain groups are coming through. His scoring average was atrocious. And then, as you guys know, in 2018, Brooks won there +1. Super cool storyline there. That's when Tommy shot his 63 in the final round, which was unbelievable. And that's also the U.S. Open where Phil hit his moving putt on, I believe, hole 7 or something like that.
great clip.
Which
That is a
is
great clip.
awesome. And then that's also the interview clip where Zach Johnson was like, "We lost the golf course." Which, anytime I can bring in some Zach Johnson hate is awesome.
My hot take for the week is that as long as the weather is okay, the winner's going to be under par.
Yeah,
think
someone's
these
gonna
guys
shoot
are
under
just-
par at least.
I think these guys are just too good right now. I mean, Oakmont was brutal last year, and if the weather made that course tough but super soft at the same time, and they still got under par. So I don't know. I just think if it stays like 70 and sunny, these guys are too good.
Would encourage you guys to watch Thursday because it could get out of hand early. Wind gusts are going to be up to 35 miles an hour projected in the afternoon.
Looks like it's going to rain in the afternoon as well.
Yeah. Also, another cool thing with Shinnecock is like every 3 holes go in a triangular pattern. So they always go back to each other. So every few holes is a different wind direction. And that it's pretty interesting. You don't see many golf courses where the course designer intentionally does triangle patterns for certain holes. And there's a freaking a public road running through the golf course. That's also sick. A public road.
I was watching some I don't know who it was. It might have been like Bob Does Sports, or I forgot who it was when they played there. And they were hitting into cars driving on the road.
Yeah, it's so sick.
That's
like
just
when
like
Mike
guys that probably shouldn't be playing Shinnecock, but
It's like when
Looking-
Mike puts one on the road at Autumn Ridge on hole 4.
That happens once every 3 years.
Mike, I think that happened like the last 2 times I played with you almost.
That's not true.
I think the last time we played, you went very long on that hole. Maybe not. Maybe it was earlier in the year, but I thought it was the last time.
Long on 4 is not the road. Left on 4 is the road.
I meant on, I'm an idiot. I meant on 2.
Yeah, that happens. Looking at the weather for this weekend in Shinnecock, there's not a single day that projects under 15-mile-an-hour winds. Thursday, 24, Friday, 17, Saturday, 19, Sunday, 16. So I think it's going to be pretty gusty for those boys, and I don't think the course is going to be soft by any means.
I don't think it'll be under par.
It's my hot.
I think it's going to be really close to even. I think it's going to be like 2 under, maybe 1. It's going to be awesome.
I hope that's a prop we can bet on.
Question for Trace. In those conditions on Thursday, like you were saying, is there anybody you like to possibly first round leader, like we were talking about earlier? Is there anyone who comes to mind that plays good in bad conditions?
I think
Just
you got to
stay
look
away
at
from-
tee times.
Yeah, just stay away from afternoon tee times. You just gotta
Find someone in the
stud
morning
groups in
tee
the morning.
time. Yeah.
JT, Justin Thomas, is a very, very cool player to watch when he's playing the win. I don't know, just the grinders. I think Fitzy's a grinder. Yeah, just the grinders out there.
I mean, I
We'll have
think
to take a look
even,
at some of those.
even if Scotty Scheffler plays in the afternoon, he's gonna find a way to keep himself in it. Just always does.
I don't know.
I
Ted
can't
Scott
believe he's
can't read the
still-
wind, so might be screwed.
I can't believe he's still like a plus 550
Yeah.
odds to win.
Because he's the
I
best
find that
player in the world.
When was the last time he won?
Fitzy is leading the FedEx Cup in points right now.
Yeah.
Who's the number
Can I
one
get-
player in the world?
Scotty is. But Fitz has a 6-point lead over him in FedEx Cup points.
Pretty tight.
You could also
Are you
see
guys-
Shane Lowry's a good shit weather player too, Matt.
that's
So
a
depending
good
on
call
his
out.
depending on his tee time, that'd be
I
a
feel
good,
like all those
good guy to
like
bet.
European, those
Yeah,
England,
the
European, Irish.
guys that play on the links courses over there in the wind constantly.
Well, that's kind of
I
what
would shout
U.S.
out-
Opens are. They're firm, fast, usually not a lot of trees.
Ash's boy JR, John Rahm, I would say he's a grinder.
He's just a stud.
The amateur Jackson Coyvin's a grinder. Watch out for him.
I might bet on him to make the cut. I don't think he's gonna like threaten the leaderboard, but I could see him making the cut.
I think for all these bets we do, I mean, we tend to obviously kind of go against each other, like compete. Like we all pick different guys. We should squad ride one just long shot, just random bet that you guys like for this tournament. I mean, I'll put my money on whatever. So you tell me, collective effort here.
How about we let Trace as the guest give us a pick that
First round winner and outright winner.
but should we say it has to be a long shot or not?
I mean,
Here, let's do this.
anybody but Scotty, I guess.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see a long shot winning this week. I could see a long shot first round leader, but
Yeah.
So Shinnecock's interesting where it's a very wide golf course and it doesn't favor driving distance compared to the normal PGA setup. It favors accuracy, slightly favors approach play a little bit more and around a green a little bit more. And then putting is pretty standard to the other comparable PGA golf courses. And looking at data golf, the top of the list, the great man, Andrew Putnam, is the highest course fit for the cock.
I put my hard-earned U.S. dollars on him last week. I don't know if I can do it again, but I will if that's going to be your long shot.
Can I give you guys like the top 5 according to data golf for this place?
Yes, absolutely.
It's Andrew Putnam, Russell the Muscle Henley,
Russell.
Aaron Two Gloves Rye, Siwoo Kim, Thomas Fleetwood, and then Scotty Scheffler, Fitzpatrick, Norin, Morikawa.
Morikawa.
Matt's gonna lock in a Morikawa bet, guaranteed.
Trace, I gotta ask, where are you reading that off of?
A website called Data Golf.
Data golf. I'll have to tune in.
I'm going to
It's-
keep it real. I think Muscle Henley has a good chance to win.
So also, according to Data Golf, the course that is most similar to Shinnecock Hills is the Country Club, and that's where Fitzy's won his U.S. Open and also won there as an amateur. So Fitzy would probably be a good play this week.
I mean, we also have to put into account the last time it was there, Brooks Koepka won.
He might not be playing.
Yeah, he might
You
not
think his
play.
hands hurt that bad?
He WD'd on Sunday. Mind you, it was raining and windy, and he probably wasn't going to win. So, but still,
He said he couldn't grip the club.
yeah, he had no. He was like losing feeling in his pinky in his left hand and stuff.
I don't need the pinky.
Cut it off.
Baseball grip.
Let's make our picks for the U.S. Open right away. Ryan, do you have one?
I do. Trace mentioned them a little bit earlier. I'm gonna go JT
JT.
at plus 5,500.
You want to add that to the doc? You just want to add all of ours as we go? Matt?
So I talked about Ludwig is my lock of the week for top 10. And with that, give me Colin Morikawa to win.
Didn't you learn your lesson at the Players?
No, because I got a refund on my Players bet on. So it didn't sting that bad. Ryan, let me get you those odds. I'll pull it up one sec. I think it was around plus 5,000, but I'll fact check that right now.
Okay.
To
He's
win
plus
outright.
5,000.
Yeah, plus 5,000. Colin Morikawa. Give me a Benjamin on it.
Dang.
Isn't it kind of wild we haven't talked about Cam Young at all?
Yeah, it is. He's definitely someone who needs to be mentioned. Pash?
Especially since he's 5th in the odds.
I'll let you have one guess who my pick is to win the U.S. Open.
It's John Rahm.
Bryson DeChambeau.
He had me in the first half. Kind of lost me with that second guess there.
Pash has been the biggest John Rahm better this year out of anyone that I know. And I hate to say it, but I think he's right this week.
Dude, he's so good.
I can't take the same guy, and I really want to bet Chris Goddard because he's my boy. But I think, let's see, who do I have money on? Give me Muscle
Mike.
Henley.
I like it.
Russell the
He's a
Muscle.
grinder. He's a grinder.
He is
What
a
about
grinder.
Vic?
He played well this weekend, but he just
Doesn't-
hasn't shown me enough lately to make me think that he can win.
You know who I think
Trace?
this course also sets up nicely for? Terrell Hatton.
The Angry Elf.
Yep.
Trace, what's your pick as the guest? If you had to take one guy, who are you taking? And we're all gonna bet him, so make sure it's a good one.
Well, I think Fitzy's gonna win. I think he's gonna win the second one. I don't know. Do I need something down the board for you guys to bet on, like a
If you
wild
have
card?
one.
Or
Sure, yeah. Give us
Yeah, first round leader. There's something fun.
I'll give you two. Give me Toasty first round leader, and then Andrew Putnam top 10.
Andrew Putnam top 10. I don't think
Is that-
Toasty's on our odds.
Alejandro Toasty.
Man, I don't even
He's not
see
on the
him.
book.
Actually, I'm gonna take that Putnam one back. Give me Brian Harmon top 10. The
I
little
have
golfer,
Brian Harmon first round leader.
the little golfer that could.
I respect that. As a little
Another
person, I respect
Another
that.
question for you guys: who's your pick not to win? Like the highest you're comfortable going on the odds sheet. Like who are you saying is not going to win?
Scotty.
Easy, Bryson.
Yeah,
I
Put
mean,
your
I'll
name
put
on
Bryson.
something.
I joke
Smart
about
pick.
Bryson winning a lot, but let's be real. I mean, he has no chance, right? Like with how he's played lately.
YouTube golfer.
I'm saying John Rahm's not going to win, but he's going to finish second.
That would be a heartbreaker for Pash.
Back-to-back majors, second place, costing me money. I could see it. It would suck.
Are we gonna mention Rory at all? Does he have a chance to win this thing at plus 1,100?
Of course.
He can win any golf tournament if he plays well.
Do we think he's playing well right now to the point where? Do you think he had 15 practice rounds on Shinnecock before he got to play?
No, the
Shit
members
doesn't
were bucking
matter.
back.
He's played Shinnecock numerous times. Honestly, though, the way we're talking about it, if it gets super windy out there, I just don't think Rory's he's such a high ball hitter. So if it gets windy, I think he could get a little sketchy.
Fair. All right, we all got our picks. We're gonna squad ride Trace's Brian Harmon top 10 and
Toasty.
First round leader.
Alejandro.
we don't have odds for Toasty, but if they do come around, we'll have to bet it.
I'll bet Fitzmagic with you for
I'll bet. I'll also.
For a
bet
I
winner.
also
Toasty
have
as well.
I have Fitz sprinkled already. Yes.
Is Haotong league in this tournament?
He's got a new caddy.
All right, Trace.
All
What's
right,
your
Trace,
question?
that's one more golf question. And
One more golf
action.
question. If the U.S. Open ever came to the wonderful city of Valders, Wisconsin, what would the winning score be at the Ridge of Autumn?
At AR. All right. Realistically, you have to think about this. How many strokes? Like,
I would say over on 36.5.
That's where I was thinking. I was thinking like 37.
okay, I'm going to do the math.
You say like 8 under each day.
2,
Yeah, like
3, 4,
9 under
5,
each day, just get a
6,
36.
7,
A lot of the holes are so
8.
gettable. Like
9, 10,
I feel like I'm
11,
leaning in
12.
at like 40.
I think they shoot 16 under a day.
16 under a day.
Yeah, easily.
you also have to think they have to shoot like the best. Like
I mean, they're going to eagle 8 and 9.
So they're gonna have an
That's
average
no
score of
guarantee.
54. They're gonna shoot a 54 every day for 4 straight.
No, I bet they shoot. I bet it's lower than 36 under.
36 is a good
I bet they
line.
push 40. Yeah, okay, but it's
16 under would be wild though.
so what is par? Is it a par 7?
Yeah.
Well,
70.
that's irrelevant. I mean, if they just go like 10 under each day, that's pretty much what the 40 under
See,
would
but
get you
I
to.
think they shoot better than 10 under on a
Consistently
lot of days.
every day.
Yeah.
That's deep. Firming it out a little bit.
Who wins? Who wins that at Autumn?
Scotty.
Chris
John
Godrow.
Rahm?
Not at
Justin
all.
Rose. It's Justin Rose.
Team Rose.
I do have money on Justin Rose to win the U.S. Open, I will say. But it is free play, but I do have it on there.
Oh, holy shit, that's a lot.
Gosh, your recording stopped again. Refresh the browser.
Maybe I should read the fuck, marry, kill just in case.
Yeah, you might have to.
What's
Wait,
going on?
Are we doing the fun one?
I think so.
What was the fun one?
The Knicks fans. All right, let's jump into. Okay, we have to touch on UFC because otherwise Matt's gonna get mad. We had a great card this weekend. A lot of good fights. Matt,
More
your
than
spiel.
great. It was the first. Okay, granted, it was less fights than a typical main event, like main card, but every single card or every single fight on that card for the first time in UFC history ended by a knockout or TKO. Every fight. There was not a single decision. I was hitting a lot of bets up until Pereira, and I mean, you guys know I was a little sketched out, but I couldn't bet against him. I mean, it's Alex Pereira. He's been that guy. But thankfully, I'm kind of happy he lost, only because if he didn't lose, I would have never faded Ilya. So I was already down. I was like, screw it. Give me Gaethje, KO, TKO. And I think that's the best fight I've watched, maybe ever. That fight was so good, so sick. It was just a great event.
I would love to see a picture of Ilya's face today.
Dude, Ilya had to get carried out of there. Like, I mean, obviously he's never taken that much damage before, because I mean, I don't even know if he's ever been into the freaking like third round before, maybe once. But he got mauled. Like, that was bad. And even like Gaethje took some huge shots.
They
He
were all
looked like he got done sparring. He looked like he got done with a sparring session.
There was one clip that I saw where it looked like Gaethje was hurt pretty bad, and I thought,
Liver shot.
yeah, I thought it was gonna go the other way there for a little bit, but no, Ilya got smoked pretty good.
I thought it was over after that second round. It was in round 2. Ilya landed a massive body shot. Gaethje like crumbled to the ground, managed to survive for like a minute and a half on the ground. I was like, I think it's over. This is it. Ilya's gonna just put his lights out, and then Gaethje just flipped the script. That was probably the coolest fight. Maybe not the best fight, but the coolest fight I have ever watched. That was so cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I just thought Ilya fought that third round so poorly. He should have been so aggressive after hammering the body in the second round, and he just didn't.
I agree. I think so when they grappled, I think Ilya, I mean, you got to count like two. Like, Ilya is trying to do a lot on the ground. He's on top, trying to get side control, moving around. Like, dude, it's probably the most gassed Ilya has ever been in the octagon. Like, he's never had to work like that before. So that probably played into it.
That fight was also screwed. Ilya probably should not have even gone out for that fourth round.
It should have been over after round 3. The doctor literally said no. The doctor was going to wave it off, and then they argued the doctor's call. And he's like, all right, whatever, go fight it. Like that, how can you just tell the doctor no? Like, that's what they're there for, to make that call. And then he got talked out of it. So Ilya posted today that after the first, or I think first round, he couldn't see out of his left eye. And after the third round, he couldn't see out of his right eye. He's like, I just couldn't see in the fourth round. Like, that's insane. I don't know if it was confirmed, but Dana White said he was pretty sure he broke his orbital bone. So there's that. But that was a sick fight. Very
good
glad
fight.
I watched it.
Shout out Bo Nickel. Good to see one for the wrestling crew. Everyone was talking down on my boy. The group chat hated him. Said that he wasn't a fighter. He's not a striker. Look what he did.
Give me Sugar Sean, though.
Bo Nickel title fight. Book it.
Dude, Bo Nickel, maybe he'll fight a ranked opponent next. It's not going to be a title fight.
It shouldn't be.
Everyone's sleeping on Bo.
Low key, I mean, Strickland obviously just beat Hamza, which is nuts. Bo Nickel against Strickland would kind of be fun to watch.
If he could survive Strickland's punches.
Strickland I don't know. Strickland is so good on defense.
Yeah.
Hamza versus Bo Nickel, I mean, you might as well just throw him on a mat at that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, that would be kind of cool, but
that's not what the UFC crowd wants to see.
It's true. They should wrestle in RAF.
Hamza just wrestled Dylan Dennis in RAF.
Yeah, they had a brawl. All right. I don't think there is anything else to talk about that way. Let's get into the good stuff here that the listeners want to hear. If you don't listen for the sports, this is the part where you want to tune in.
Lindsay.
What?
Lindsay, she commented how she hates the sport.
Okay.
Messed up.
We used to be a proper country.
Hate comments pay the same amount as love comments. We will not discriminate. We'll take all the comments.
True.
We're going to start with overrated, underrated. I have mine. Is there anyone that's still working on them that wants to go last?
You can cue me last because I can.
Okay. Passion, Matt, you work on yours. Trace, I think you came a little prepared. Do you have something for us?
I do have something. Am I going
What-
first?
What is your overrated thing in the world these days?
Well, took me a while to think, but then it just came to me. Summerfest is overrated.
Ooh, that might hurt with the Wisconsin crowd, but I agree with you.
Summerfest is wildly overrated.
The parking situation sucks. It's cool, but it's in Milwaukee. Parking sucks. Leaving sucks.
The venues
There's
are
just a lot
mediocre.
of people there all the time.
Yeah.
Food
now
and
it's
drinks
spread-
overpriced.
and now it's spread out
Every
all across
weekend.
multiple weeks now.
Any concert you go to, food and drink are going to be overpriced.
It's fair. Just makes it.
Just
At least you get in
There's
for
another-
free to most of them. But
that's fair.
do you have your underrated pick?
I do have my underrated pick. I don't know if this is necessarily underrated, but I'm going to go canned Gatorade.
Hand?
Never had it.
If you've never had canned Gatorade, it is fantastic.
I see it
Highly recommend.
I see it in your fridge every time I pop over, but I've never had it.
I haven't had any in a while because they're too expensive to keep buying, but good golly, are they nothing beats mowing the lawn on a hot day and then shotgunning a canned Gatorade.
Where do you even buy a canned Gatorade?
Amazon. You can buy them and then some golf courses have them too.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, you're probably the only person I've ever seen drinking a canned Gatorade.
It's highly recommend for the people to get on it.
I'll have to try one.
For the viewers at home, get on it.
Shout out Gatorade if you want to sponsor us. We're always looking. So hit us up. Brian, do you have an overrated and an underrated pick for this
Yes,
week?
I do. So I couldn't think of an underrated, so I went to my fine roommate Nathan, and he he gave me the underrated of a ghost shit.
A ghost shit.
Oh, no
Yeah.
wipe? A no wipe?
Yeah, no wipe. He's like, I had one this morning. It was awesome.
That is-
I mean,
that's-
what?
It's underrated.
Mine goes
Yeah.
there's wild.
And my overrated. We were talking about this earlier. I think it was today or yesterday. Five Guys, super overrated, expensive mid burgers.
1,000%.
maybe, but overrated. I don't know.
If I wanna-
Food's good. Way too
I'm a
pricey.
Five Guys stan.
I love Five Guys. I mean, overpriced, yes. I don't know if it's overrated though. I think it's damn good.
I think the
I just
overall
don't-
experience, now that it's so expensive, is overrated, but I don't think the food is overrated. I would say that.
Do you really think it's that much better than a Culver's burger?
Right,
don't
that's
think
that would be my argument there.
I can agree with that. I think I'd rather go to Culver's and spend $13 than Five Guys and spend $35.
I think if they were the same, okay, obviously this is one of the main points you're making, but like I think if they were priced evenly, I would probably choose Five Guys over Culver's.
You, Mr. Culver's?
I would. I would. Five Guys is great.
Once
You
ate
would
a
take
Five
it over
Guys hamburger in 5
Matt?
bites.
Five Guys hamburger and 5 bites. What was that?
I was
You would
there to
take it
witness
over
it. Trace ate a Five Guys burger.
Sorry, I still didn't hear you.
Said you would take it over Shake Shack too, like easily?
Ooh, Shake Shack is great too. I love. Ooh.
Never had.
Shake Shack might be my number one over Five Guys.
Culver's.
But
what
I
I'm
mean, they're all good.
A&W
There's too many
hamburgers
other-
slap.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
too many other burgers that are just as good, I think.
So when I said I'd kill a Culver's Butterburger because there's too many other burgers in the world, I got crucified for it.
What'd you have for dinner last night, Mike?
I did have a Culver's Butterburger. It was very good. It reminded me, I was like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have killed these, but a brat's just so much better. Then Gabby and I had the conversation about if I had to choose between a brat and a burger, I'm taking a brat every time.
I had a brat for dinner, so I can't hate that. But
Okay, I have an overrated and underrated. My overrated for this week is the season 8 of Love Island because the cast is bad. However, this podcast is cutting into my time of watching it, and I am going to watch the season, but it's not as good as the last two. So therefore, it is overrated in my book. Has anyone else watched it?
No.
Matthew, what's your take on it?
I mean, at times it's decent, but like it's very clear the cast themselves they're not as like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I mean, not entertaining, but like the last 2 seasons, like I could just vibe with some of those guys way more. Like they're just funny. Like they were dudes where I would like, all right, if they were just from Kiel, I'd hang out with some of them. They're just funny, whatever. These guys, I'm like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. They're just different.
Yeah, I agree. It's just not as not as engaging as it once was.
Yeah.
My underrated pick, going to bed early on weekends, because morning coffee on weekend days is awesome. Sometimes it feels good to go to bed at like 10 o'clock on a Friday or Saturday night and wake up at 7:30, like sleep in a little bit, 7:30, 8 o'clock, make coffee and just sit in the chair and look out the window and drink your coffee. That's
I'm
very
100%,
underrated.
100% on board with that. There's nothing worse than waking up still drunk in Matt's apartment on the couch at 8 a.m.
Yeah, I tried to wake Pash up. He got up for like 2 minutes, sets his phone down, puts his head down. He's like, I can't drive right now. I was like, you're good. I gotta leave, but take your time.
My God, I was like so down bad when Matt woke me up off of maybe 4 hours of sleep.
Sunday scaries, dude.
Yeah, that was nightmare fuel.
Do either of you two have an overrated, underrated pick of the week, or should we go to fuck, marry, kill?
I think I'm gonna skip this week if Pash has one. Go for it. I can't really think of anything great right now, so I'll be more prepared next week.
My overrated, showing all the celebrities at the NBA finals and people caring. Like,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guarantee half the celebrities they showed are not Knicks fans, but because they're celebrities, they just get free tickets to sit by the court. And I'm not about that.
I agree.
Underrated of the week, just in general for the next month, underrated for me is going to be the World Cup for soccer. I am all in.
Agreed.
I watched that.
It was so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
Trying Chick-fil-A for the first time.
Yeah. Or them
The
seeing the
Japan-
Grand Canyon.
Taco
The
Bell.
Japan fans are electric. Just electric.
It's like, look at me. Come on.
Do you think they make it to the at least like final 8?
What is that? The semis? That's the quarterfinals. Yeah.
Do they reseed after this?
Yeah. After pool play,
They do.
I think.
I think if they made it to the semis, that'd be a fantastic year.
Yeah. Agreed.
Do they have a chance to win?
Very slight.
I'm gonna root my face off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Definitely. And Pulisic left halfway through the game too. Our best player. Yeah. Yeah. He's all good.
While we're talking about soccer, shout out the Kiel Lady Raiders soccer team. They are state bound.
Again,
5 years in a row.
Dynasty.
Dynasty. People are saying it's a dynasty. 5 years in a row. Imagine being a senior on that team and going to state your entire high school career. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Well, we were going to do fuck, marry, kill, but Pash has disconnected.
He's back.
He's coming back. Pash, you're back just in time for fuck, marry, kill.
Yes, I put a couple in the group chat. Let me find them.
Are we going to do the fun one because we have a guest?
What's the fun one?
The cool Knicks fans?
We'll do that second.
Okay.
Don't get me in trouble.
We'll do fuck, marry, kill. We'll do diet soda or regular soda because Matt said he's not about the diet life. And then coffee and energy drinks.
I have mine.
I have mine too.
Marry coffee, fuck diet soda, kill energy drinks.
All right.
I'm pretty much going exact opposite. I'm fucking the energy drink, marrying the soda, killing coffee.
Coffee lover.
Not
I
a
have a
coffee.
question before I answer mine. Does bubbler count as an energy drink?
Does it have caffeine
I would
in
say
it?
so.
It has like 69 milligrams of caffeine, I think.
I would say so.
Yes, I agree.
If that's the case, then I'm
My
marrying energy drink. I'm fucking soda, and I'm killing coffee.
Disgust me.
I think I'm the same as Boobs. I'm marrying diet soda, fucking energy drink, and killing coffee.
No love.
Not the same as me, but yeah, that'll work.
Who are you?
I said fucking energy drinks.
You married. Yeah, you married soda, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I guess I
Married
said that.
soda, fuck energy drink, kill coffee. It was the exact same.
I think I
was.
got one guy on my side, though. Trace, help me out.
I ride the exact same as you, brother.
Hell yeah.
Same exact one that you said. Marrying coffee, fucking soda, and then killing energy drink.
Yep. Appreciate that. I could drink coffee all day long.
So versatile.
It is. You can always have it. Good in the morning. It's good as an after dinner drink. It's a dessert. Midday pick me up.
And then you get espresso martinis off of that too.
Espresso martinis. Come on now.
I know.
We
I know.
tried with
Patchy
the
loves
vodka
those
Red
ones.
Bull.
What are we, 12?
Espresso martini is better than a vodka Red Bull, but
I had one of the best espresso martinis I've ever had at Lake Street this weekend. It was phenomenal. Shout out Lake Street. Great espresso martinis.
do you want?
Pat, you have another one?
Do you want?
Wait,
me
are you
to?
gonna do? Are we gonna do the fun one or not? We don't have to. Okay.
We can for our guy listeners out there.
Okay. Yep. This is for the guys. Girls, turn it off. Come back in a little bit.
There were a couple celebrities at Game 4 for the Knicks, and we're going to talk about who looked the best between Tate McRae, Sydney Sweeney, and Kylie Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who did you say first?
Tate McRae, Sydney Sweeney, Kylie Jenner.
Yo,
This is tough.
It's really tough.
I don't know if he has one dialed in already or if he's like that.
I may be the biggest Tate McRae fan in the world. So I think you guys, I think my feelings are you.
I think I'm marrying Tate. The other two are a toss up.
Okay.
I think that's a lock though.
Yeah,
I'm
Tate.
gonna-
Marrying Tate. I'm gonna
So
go
how money coming your way?
marry Tate, fuck
I'm getting-
Sweeney, kill Jenner.
Do you kill Kylie?
Yes.
You think
Too much
I don't know.
baggage.
I
Too
think
much
you
baggage.
have to. I'm riding with Ryan. I'm the same.
Too much baggage.
I'm also riding with Ryan.
I think we got a 4-way tie here because I think you got to take the plastic surgeries into account, and at that point, I think you kill her. R.I.P.
Agreed.
I think we're all on the same page here.
Damn, it wasn't that tough
A
then.
clean
Oh.
sweep.
Yeah.
Well done, boys.
Sorry, Kylie.
She's gonna be pissed when she watches this. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she will
No
be
kidding.
mad.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll sponsor the pod.
Everyone take Kylie Jenner in the comments. Other than that, I don't know if we have much more to go over. I think that was it.
Think
You
that
guys
is-
have anything that you want to say before we sign off?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, thank you, Trace, for joining us.
Thank you for
Thanks, Trace.
thank you for having me on your program. It was a blast.
Absolutely. You're welcome back anytime.
Am I the first guest?
You
You
are.
are the first guest.
Yes.
God,
You did great. Great work.
you guys warmed my heart.
We'll be sure to have you back on here in a little bit, and we'll be sure to talk about your picks. Maybe we'll have you on next week for a little recap of the U.S. Open. We can talk about that.
Open
as well.
recap.
Other than that, I think that's it. We'll get some graphics up for you guys on socials and get some clips out there. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, boys.
Later.